the 15 wealthiest actresses in the world in 2025. A select group of actresses have managed to transcend their on-screen roles to build not only iconic names, but impressive fortunes as well. They turn the spotlight into a pathway to prosperity. This will be a revelation. We juggled through the records of Forbes, Parade, and Robb Report to come up with this list of the wealthiest actresses around the globe. Keep watching to the finish to find out who has the most wealth of the 15 we have listed. On number 15 is Angelina Jolie. While Angelina's career properly kicked off in the 90s, she remains to be a considerable cinematic force today. While her salary fluctuates depending on the project, starring in big studio films has her asking for paychecks in the seven-figure range. Her average payday seems to be in the $10 million to $15 million range. One of Hollywood's highest-paid actresses, Angelina has an estimated net worth of $120 million. At number 14 is Scarlett Johansson. With her films grossing over $14.3 billion worldwide, she is one of the high-grossing box office stars of all time, as well as one of the most popular and highest-paid actresses for over a decade. As a brand endorser, she is also extremely well paid. It is an easy $10 million to $20 million per film for her, and a routine of another $10 million to $20 million annually from her endorsements. Her roles in blockbuster films, particularly those in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, have contributed significantly to her net worth of $165 million. Standing at 13 is Michelle Pfeiffer. A Hollywood mainstay since the early 80s, her fortune has definitely grown from her time as a courtroom stenographer. Her movie salary varies depending on the project, its budget, and her star power at the moment. Her career-high salary of $12 million was achieved in 1999's The Deep End of the Ocean. It is most likely she earns in the $5 million to $10 million range for her roles nowadays. Half of a major Hollywood power couple, Michelle has a net worth of $250 million. It is important to note that this is a combined net worth with David E. Kelley, her prolific television producer husband. Fixated at number 12 is Julia Roberts. Julia has gone on to become one of the most bankable film stars in history, combining commercially successful films like Notting Hill, Ocean's 11, and Runaway Bride, with award-winning roles in the likes of Erin Brockovich and Charlie Wilson's War. Catapulted to global superstardom via the rom-com Pretty Woman, she's banked around $250 million in the process. 11 is the place to be for Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Everybody involved in the hugely popular sitcom Seinfeld became fabulously wealthy, and Julia, who played Elaine, was no exception. Following this up by starring in the New Adventures of Old Christine and Veep, she became the recipient of more Emmy and SAG awards than any other performer. Julia is worth $250 million, not only from her work as an actor, comedian, producer, and voice actor, but also because of her being the daughter of billionaire financier Gerald Louis-Dreyfus, reported to be worth $4 billion at the time of his death in 2016. We are 1/3 through our list of the wealthiest actresses in the world. Just 9 more, and you'll know who's the wealthiest of them all. Just continue watching. Perched at 10 is Jessica Biel. Jessica has starred in a succession of blockbusters since making her 1997 debut in Ulee's Gold. She earned her fortune from her modeling work, acting career and production work, while also dabbling in screenwriting and real estate. As an actress, her credits include The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Blade Trinity, and Total Recall. As a producer with her company Ocean Films, projects under her belt include Candy, Cruel Summer, The Sinner, The Book of Love, and The Tall Man. One part of a Hollywood power couple with actor-singer Justin Timberlake, her fortune is roughly estimated at $250 million. Ninth on our listing is Krista Miller. Krista Miller is an American actress known for her roles in a string of hit television comedies such as Seinfeld, Scrubs, The Drew Carey Show, and Cougar Town. She is worth an estimated $250 million, the bulk of which comes courtesy of her 1999 marriage to television producer Bill Lawrence. Between the two of them, they own a huge real estate empire. Lodged at 8 is Jennifer Aniston. As one of the 5 main characters in the American television sitcom Friends, Jennifer commanded a huge salary. After constantly being among the best-paid Hollywood actresses with hits like Bruce Almighty, Marley and Me, and Horrible Bosses, backed up by lucrative endorsement deals, she managed to stay at the top of her acting game ever since. A net worth of approximately $320 million enabled her to venture into producing, which led her to become a beloved Hollywood figure. The Lucky 7 position is held by none other than Victoria Principal. Victoria is best known for her iconic role as Pamela Ewing in the long-running television soap Dallas. But her earning serious money started only after her 9-year stint on the show. After starting her own successful production company, she launched an even more profitable skincare company called Principal Secret, which has generated more than $1.5 billion in revenue since its launch and continues to be extremely successful. Her being a serial entrepreneur earned her an estimated net worth of $350 million. The Sixth Estate is owned by Reese Witherspoon. In 2021, Forbes named Reese as the world's highest-earning actress for films like Legally Blonde, I Walk the Line, and Wild. She's also acted in some huge television hits, including Little Fires Everywhere and The Daily Show. She has made a name for herself not only as an actress, but as a producer and entrepreneur as well. Hello Sunshine, her production company, focuses on female-driven stories. A member of the $400 million Club, her Hollywood influence as a champion of the women's narrative both on and off-screen is profound. We're at the 2/3 stretch of our name-dropping. Just 4 more to go, and the mirror will reveal who has the most fortune of them all. It is definitely not the time to give up now. On 5 is Jennifer Lopez. With a career spanning more than 25 years, Jennifer is one of Hollywood's biggest A-listers. Not only did she make her fair share of cash from her pop career, she has been equally successful for her movie roles, particularly Out of Sight. Her business ventures ranged from her own designer clothing line, JLO, to her own fragrance, Glow by J.Lo. Displaying raw, naked multimedia ambition not seen since Madonna, this force of nature earned a net worth in the region of $400 million. Listed as number 4 is the duo of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Transitioning from child stars to successful business moguls, the Olsen twins created a luxury label with their fashion brand, The Row, that has garnered critical acclaim and financial success. The Row was valued at around $1 billion in 2024. They are also the co-presidents of Dual Star, the parent company of their brands, The Row, Olsen Boy, Elizabeth, and James and Styleman. They are also creative directors for Superga, a prestigious Italian footwear brand. Showcasing their ability to evolve in the competitive fashion industry, the Olsen twins share a combined net worth estimated to be around $500 million. Second runner-up honor goes to Zhao Wei. Aren't you surprised that the world's 3rd richest actress is not a Hollywood action star, but a Chinese cinema titan? Other than starring in a string of hit films and television programs, she is also a successful singer with 7 studio albums under her diamond-studded belt. Her massive fortune, worth a cool $1 billion, comes from an early investment in several media and tech companies, particularly her being the 2nd largest shareholder of the hugely profitable film company Alibaba Pictures. Bride of Honor duties goes to Oprah Winfrey. Best known for her eponymous talk show that ran for an incredible 25 seasons, she is also a critically acclaimed actress in films like Selma, The Butler, Beloved, and The Color Purple. When she was still filming her talk show, her annual earnings from her numerous media ventures were estimated at $315 million. Her annual income has varied depending on her projects and releases since then. Oprah's estimated fortune of $4 billion comes from her combined media and television ventures. And the top of the pinnacle belongs to Jami Gertz. A household name in the UK at least, Jamie first found fame in 80s films like The Lost Boys, Less Than Zero, and Quicksilver. She then became a familiar face on television with roles in popular shows like Seinfeld, ER, and Ally McBeal. The vast majority of Jamie's $8 billion net worth comes from her longtime marriage to billionaire investor and sports team owner, Tony Ressler. Other than owning a minority stake in the Milwaukee Brewers, the couple are part owners of the NBA team, Atlanta Hawks. So there you have it, the 15 wealthiest actresses from around the globe. For more insights on who's who in the world of the rich and famous, simply proceed to watch the next video on Q.